what you know about me.
Similar across like there when it's different is different, but god damn when that shit overlaps, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like
so real.
Yeah, and it's just like what we want to do and what we focus on at Jupiter HR is just making shit more transparent. Like
that's all we can do.
Exactly.
All we can do, bro. I love that, bro. And then before I get you going, I didn't realize you was at 50 minutes, bro. Because I can have this conversation with you all day, bro. And I appreciate you for being so real and being you, bro. But I've got to ask you, where did the Jobfather title come from? And what was it like seeing yourself in Forbes? Because when I seen you in Forbes, bro, I was celebrating I was like, yeah, my God. I can't lie to you, bro, because I'm on the same path as you. And I'm like, I know it's going to happen. I've been in Ad Week and all that other stuff. When I seen you in Forbes, bro, because it's only a few people that talk the shit like you do. It's you, it's Madison Butler, it's Liz Lieba, it's a few people. I don't know if you connected with them, but that's the six.
I know Madison. That's my girl. That's my homie, blue-haired unicorn.
You know the deal. Yeah, that's my girl. Shout out to Maddie. Love you, sis. You already know.
I love how she's like raw and just like straight up to the point. So like the Jobfather title actually came from like my best friend, right? So it was like it was funny when I was in Montreal. I actually prior when I in Montreal, I actually watched The Godfather for the first time, and it was you should see it. I watched The Godfather. I fell in love with The Godfather, and then I actually went and I read the book, right? Because I was just obsessed with everything, and it had this whole point about leadership. Because I've always wanted to know what growing up, I never understood what it took to be a good leader, right? Some people are born natural leaders. I wouldn't consider myself a born natural leader. I always had a loud voice, but having a loud voice is not the same as being able to lead. And I've always wanted to be a leader. I just didn't know how to how do you get people to follow your lead? And watching The Godfather, ironically enough, it taught me what that leadership aspect was. And it was looking at a community or a group of people, identifying what their needs are and figuring out where you can be to make things a bit easier, to make things more transparent, or just to be a resource for people to come to, right?
Yeah.
So when I started posting on Twitter, I didn't have an intention of building up a brand or anything. I just wanted to be a resource Black people could come to. If Black people because in real life, when I was going to networking events, just like you said, you don't see a lot of Black people. You make eye contact, you do the nod, right? So I started adding Black people to a WhatsApp group, right, and just connecting them to different opportunities because, I wanted to see more of us in here, and I was like, I'll be that plug. I'll help people understand how to conquer interviews. I'll help people understand what recruiters are looking for. I'm a recruiter too. I will be behind the scenes telling you the whole entire play script. You know what I'm saying? How you have the umpires in baseball doing that. I was like, that's what I'm gonna be like. I'm gonna be like gang signs and shit, right?
Facts.
So it started from there, and I started it taught me that being somebody that people come to a resource and just being there for people, being that plug or just leveraging your knowledge so people get ahead was how you was how I learned servant leadership, right? So one of the people that I helped was my best friend, and my best friend last year was person 34 out of the 126 that we helped. And I remember 34 because Shaq is my favorite player of all time. Yeah. And that was his number on the Lakers. So I was like, oh, this is great. My Shaq number is my best friend, right? And he was working at this is 2021. This is this pandemic still, we're still experiencing lockdowns in Canada. Our gyms were closed for a good year and bit, right? And my friend was working at a gym, and they laid him off because the gyms were closed down. And he was like, I need a job. So I helped him get a job. And he was like, yo, my nigga, initially I wanted to get a job to work as a stopgap, right? So when my real job opens back up, I would just leave this one and go to my old job again. But he's like, brethren, you got me an offer that A, is remote, B, pays my entire compensation, my salary and my commission, what my OTE was in the base salary alone, and I only have to work 4 days a week. And he's like, yo, my nigga, you got me an offer I cannot refuse. You are the job father. And I was like, ooh! I was like, yo! Oh! I was like, nigga, say that again. Say that again. And he's like, you the job father. I'm like, oh! I was like, I literally just watched Godfather 2, right? So I was like, oh! I've been trying to give myself nicknames my whole entire fucking life, right? Like, no, peep this. Like, some of the nicknames I've given myself, like, I'm a Shaq fan, so like, I saw Shaq give himself nicknames, so I was like, let me give myself a nickname. When I was graduating high school, trying to go into radio, I called myself Audio Chocolate.